Welcome back to the Duck Call Room, ladies and gentlemen.
Martin,
It's the day, man.
I'm sitting beside you for a very important reason.
Because this is the day the Lord has made.
That
for us to be joyful in.
Well, one of her person's still here. Si is here, but
right.
our special guest.
we have a guest that the world's been asking for.
There's the first hint.
There's your hint. They've been asking since when did Duck Dynasty premiere?
11,
11, 12, yeah.
A long time ago.
11 years ago. For a decade, people have been wondering about this person.
That's absolutely right. I mean, she's kind of like the Bigfoot of Duck Commander.
She's a
in the
legend.
fact that
It's a
she's a
mystery.
legend
It's a mystery.
that nobody has seen, but everybody's heard of.
That's right.
And
Hey,
everybody's got a lot of questions when they meet her.
So, without further ado, we're going to introduce you to the woman behind the man, Christine Robertson, Si's wife, as you know her on this program affectionately as that mean redhead,
Yes.
is here with us today.
that's right.
Welcome, Miss Christine.
And
Thank
hey,
you.
what was the saying? Was it behind every great man there's a good woman, or is it the other way around?
I think it's that behind every good man there's a great woman.
A great woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. So we can discuss that. But before we get into that,
Before we get into that,
yeah, fan appreciation. Okay, I
Appreciate
got
ya.
3 of them. Okay, the Sailor Kate Ministry sent me a T-shirt that's got no worries on it. Philippians 4:6. Okay, and then that's that. Then Vic and Sherry Donahue sent this.
He got a Wordle cup. So I don't even play Wordle.
Hey, and look, and we talk about this all the time. Jesus is the answer to all the human race's problems.
and the answer to
We-
Wordle.
And unfortunately, we're not smart enough to
No.
do it, to use him as the answer. Okay, and then
No.
know what?
That.
No, I know. It's sitting there, Don. Don't
Miss Christine just saw his bell for the first time.
But
Oh.
I may or may not ring it.
Oh, I forgot.
That's
You
why I
threw
told
away his
y'all.
bells.
Well,
Oh, yes.
I told you you should have had her sit where JD is sitting.
We had to sit. I was.
This woman is
Sitting over
known
here.
to have red hair and then mean. But let me get back to my other fan that we didn't get to. Okay. The other fan is let's see here, boys, is Drake Jarrett. Okay. And he's a freshman at Apple Valley High School. And he's into, what is it? FFA.
Yeah.
Future Farmers of America.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And he's got a pig. And what is the pig's name? He's raised.
I hope it's
Si.
Si.
No, it
Please
ain't
be
Si.
Si.
Nope, it ain't Si.
Is
What's
he
the
sending
pig's
us the
name?
pig?
Oh yeah, and my pig is a Hampshire pig named, what is that, darling? Chick Sherry or something like that. Chick Sherian?
This is fantastic.
No.
For y'all listening that's not watching on YouTube, Christine's having
Hey,
this
English was-
decipher stuff for
Phil's the English major, okay? Because English is, that's not my strong point. I think it's
you're
Chick,
better at Spanish?
Chick Sherian.
You want me to?
CHICHARRRON.
Chicharron.
Chicharron.
That's
Well,
a
hey.
pork skin. That's
Okay.
what
Okay.
our Mexican friends call pork rinds.
Well, okay, but anyway,
Chicharrones.
Drake Jarrett and his pig, Chick.
Yeah, there you go, chick. That's what you should have
Right,
went
I
with.
shortened it.
Not
Thank you, fans, for all this. Okay, I appreciate it.
a
T-shirt and everything else.
I love it.
And maybe one of these days there, Drake, I will meet you in Chick.
I hope so.
Okay, here we go. All right.
All right.
That's
Okay.
out, that's out of the way.
Now that the formalities are over.
That's right.
Thank
now
you,
we back on
fans,
business.
for all the things. But now for the burning questions that everyone has.
Start.
Yes.
Like you
So
pick one.
I mean, I saw you literally get panic in your eyes when you just saw that he had a bell.
Oh, please.
Let me get it out of the way. Okay, I won't ring it anymore.
He's,
Let me put it that way.
if he has anything near him that makes noise, he'll do it.
That's
Now that he doesn't have any bells, because I got rid of all them, his plate and his fork. When he's finished eating, bang, bang, bang,
She's
bang,
bad about,
until I come
taking
and
that
take
that
it
way.
away from him,
that's right.
which is what he really wants in the first place. He doesn't have to get up and take it to the kitchen.
Oh, so
My
is this,
my mother used to, when Dad was at the table, he'd have a glass of tea, and when he was low, he would
rattle that
Rattle
ice?
that
Not say a word. And
not
it'd
say
be
a word. And
right
she'd
behind
jump
him.
up and go get it and fill it up, and then she said, "If you do that one more time, I'm gonna knock you out."
That's the way my grandpa was. He just rattled that cup, and here come Mama with a glass of tea.
Oh yeah.
And the pitcher of tea was right behind his shoulder.
Could touch it.
I told him, never, ever, ever do that to me.
And I did all the time.
Did not.
So is this noise making? Y'all been married 51 years. Is this noise is that new?
No.
So it's been the whole
Oh,
time.
Yeah.
yes.
For 51 years.
51
But you gotta
years.
admit, okay,
Uh-oh.
the best thing that ever happened to you is when you said yes to me after 14 hours of grueling,
Begging,
begging to get you to marry me.
pleading.
That's
Mind
right.
you.
She's smiling. She
they
hadn't
tried to
admitted
throw me- They tried to throw me out of a restaurant because we'd went out. Okay, and it's like, what, 2 a.m. the first time they started it. And told me, hey, we would like to close. We're done, And I said, hey, look, this is important. Don't bother me right now. So I think that's why she finally just said, yes, I'll marry you, idiot.
So is that an
So they could
accurate story?
close.
That's not an accurate story?
Part of it is.
The fact that you said yes? That's the part that's true.
And that's the best thing she ever done in her life.
The 14 hours and the 2 a.m., not true.
Okay.
Oh, it was too. We didn't leave there till about 3:30. The people were begging to, hey, let me close the stupid restaurant.
I love this. We have a truth sayer in this. This is fantastic.
So what actually happened?
That was what happened.
Sir, I'm asking Miss Christine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You'll get your chance.
Okay.
In case y'all
you
have
had your
My
chance.
rebuttal was later. Okay.
yeah, you'll get a chance
Okay.
to rebut her.
I get off work at 5 o'clock. So we meet. He meets there. We go to this restaurant, which is upstairs. And it's an Italian restaurant that we've gone to lots of times. And it had a jukebox on each booth.
What song did you play, Si?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh,
He didn't play any of them.
he's too cheap, wasn't he?
It was,
I didn't have no money.
for some reason, every song I played had to do with saying goodbye
Oh, you was trying to drop him hints.
and
on-
leaving.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm out the door.
I mean, I had told him because he'd asked before, and I said, oh, no way.
Good thing you's hard of hearing, Si.
Yes.
Hey, Zach Brown had wrote a song about that. She's got leaving in her eyes.
Yeah.
And then, then he goes on about, he can't leave me there behind.
That's
I
right.
said, you
Yeah.
go back to Louisiana, and after 6 months, if you still feel the same way, then I'll come. Because I figured once he got home, that'd be it. Only he wasn't willing to leave me behind.
He packed you up and brought you with
He
him.
packed me up,
That's right.
brought me with him. He certainly did.
Well, it's in the spirit of the relationship. I need to verify another story he tells often.
Okay.
Your first wedding band, was it in fact a cigar wrapper?
No.
Si, what have you been telling all these
Hey,
people?
that's the truth. I took a cigar band off a cigar, and that's what she put on her finger when I said I do.
And it said it's a boy.
No,
No?
it was just a congratulations cigar.
No, it's probably like Cohiba or something. But
Oh, I don't know what kind it was.
We went to the judge first because Massachusetts had a 5-day waiting period.
And I told him I ain't
Blood
waiting.
test. Blood test to the marriage. And so he waived it because he was a veteran and getting out.
I told him I wasn't waiting.
hey, that's good.
Yes.
Oh, so they waived all this
So waited
junk.
5 days. So after that, we go to the courthouse to get the license. After that, we go to the jewelry store and pick out a wedding band. Cost $16.
$16.
I ain't had
Back then-
I
$16.
feel like you've been lying to me a lot.
Hey,
now.
look, all this is new to me. Okay? It is new. I didn't buy no $16 ring. Now I did after Duck Dynasty hit. I did buy her a big diamond ring.
We don't need to talk about that price.
Well, hey, that's it. But hey, I'm just saying.
I know
Hey,
that one. I'm aware of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he.
So all this is new to me, okay? Because my view of it for all, but see, that's the thing. That's why they tell you eyewitnesses are no good.
But you were there.
Well, I'm just saying that's why they say eyewitnesses. Cops will tell you eyewitnesses are not to be trusted.
It's your story, your life, and you were there.
As I saw it, okay, I put a cigar band on her finger and said I do. Now she's telling me I bought her a cheap $16 ring.
Oh, yeah, that's cheap. That's
Hey,
much cheaper
well,
than
hey.
the cigar band. I don't know
Well,
which
hey.
one of these I'd rather be on the side of.
This was 50 plus years ago.
$16 a lot of money back
That,
then.
that was
Yes,
high.
I'm telling you, especially you ain't got none.
I thought you didn't do it.
I didn't get paid till after I got out, was out of the army.
This is fantastic.
This is
God, but
wonderful.
we're 0 for 2 on his story so far.
Hey, well,
I'm
I
nervous
understand.
about what we're all about. to
Yeah,
find
I think
out.
I'm going to stop asking questions.
Do you
about
have a cat named Sweet Pea?
Yes.
Oh, no, that's confirmed.
That's
I can
confirmed.
confirm.
nervous.
That's right.
No.
Well, let's take our first little break. Let's relax. Let's try to figure out. I don't want to ruin Si's reputation, so I'm not going to ask for the truth on a lot of more things now. But, we'll be back right after this.
More 51 years of marriage to Si Robertson after this.
Look, you can only find it one place, boys.
Where?
Pristine waters off the New Zealand coast.
What is it?
Okay, I'm talking about Omega XL. Right here. Okay. Your body produces SPMs, okay, which I don't know what that is, but it's a medical term. Okay. But anyway, it's
But
like
you know what they do.
yeah, but hey, it's like the fountain of youth. Okay. Well, hey, I done passed that. Okay, we're in the 74-year stage. I'm on 4 years of bonus time
I
from the
thought you were
Almighty.
14.
Hey, I'm trapped in a 74-year-old body.
Okay, my
But anyway, back to Omega XL. All right, I take a couple of them every morning. Okay, because hey, I get information in the wrist joints, elbows sometimes, knees every once in a while, and I call them my first responders. They jump in them vehicles, boys. They turn the sirens on and the lights, and they rush to wherever I'm hurting. Wrist, knees, elbow, and hey, it's gone. Okay, it's like having the fountain of youth in a bottle.
Hey,
Okay, Martin, tell them how they can get this amazing product.
that's fantastic. SPMs, they are nature's way of keeping joints healthy. When you're young, you got a lot of them. As you age, you don't have as many of them. Omega XL can help rejuvenate those SPMs, and what they do then, they knock out the inflammation. You knock out the inflammation, you knock out the pain, which is ultimately what we're all after. You can order Omega XL right now and not get one, but two bottles.
And the last one is free.
The second bottle is free. All you have to do is visit omegaxl.com/
Duck,
that's omegaxl.com/
duck,
or call 1-800-844-48
88,
1-800-844-48
88.
for not one but two.
That's right. And the last one is free.
When I told him last night I was going to come, he said, and you'll get to tell it how it is.
You get to set the record
That's
straight.
right. That's
From
right.
your
Hey,
point of view.
you'll give your version.
See,
That's right. That's right.
Oh, this is so good.
but see, you say the whole thing about 95% is true, so that 5% you really.
Well, now, hold it. That's when I'm telling a story. When I'm telling my life, okay, that's true.
That's your story.
Well, hey, that's the truth.
No.
Hey, you didn't. Hey, I wish we'd have had, you'd have had the camera on me when you said, no, he bought me a $16 ring to put on my finger. I was going,
I saw it.
I wasn't there.
We did have the camera on you.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah, you'll be able to watch this on
Okay,
YouTube.
well, hey, I wasn't there because I don't remember that version.
Oh, my goodness.
The only version I remember. But hey, let me ask you this in all truthfulness.
Look at that grin on his face.
This has been the best 52 years of your life,
You
lady.
don't have 52 other to compare it to.
Hey, yes,
How old do
she
you think
does.
she's not 104?
Hey, hey, yes, she does.
Okay.
Okay, what?
What was
This ought to be good. She gave me the little blink, blink, blink.
What was our first date?
Do what?
What was our first date?
Oh,
What was our first date?
think long and hard.
Hey, you expect me to remember back that long ago?
You were walking down the side of the road, right?
Oh,
Oh, that wasn't our first date.
oh. Well, hey, yes, it was.
That was
that
when we
was how
met.
we met.
That's true.
Okay.
That part's true.
Hey,
Was he wearing a dragon jacket?
Yes.
Hey, you got one in the win column, son. This
look,
is good.
Hey, did I look good in it or did I look good in it?
I couldn't get past your strut.
You had a strut?
Oh, hey, that's why
he did.
I knew I looked great in it. Okay, hey, you got to strut your stuff when you look good.
Christine said I can't get past your strut
Well, hey, look, I've got on a silk black jacket
with a dragon.
with a red flaming dragon, fire-breathing dragon on the back of it. And I'm hitchhiking, and when the headlights hit me, that was it. It was over.
OV, huh?
Yeah, it was over.
She was in love.
Oh, see, hey, immediately. Okay, look.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
She said nope.
Yeah.
But that strut got
Hey,
her.
oh, I'm telling you.
So he was like a big old goblin turkey out there just strutting in that jacket.
Oh, yeah.
Just walking down the road. And so you picked him up?
I didn't.
You was driving.
I was not driving.
Yes, you was.
Cody
It
was
was your
driving.
car.
It was my car.
Another guy was
Oh,
driving?
yeah, with his
My-
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I about to say, if you weeded
Yeah.
out the person driving her, that's pretty cool.
No,
Then that really was an awesome jacket.
his girlfriend was my roommate. So I had the car. So it was a three, well, Cody and, I can't remember her name.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Cody and roommate.
and roommate, decided to set me up with some guys. And after I got tired of fighting off hands, I told Cody no more. And he said, describe to me the man you would be interested in dating. So I said, sure. Let's go the whole.
Voila!
He'd have to be 6'3" or more.
Nope.
No, he was at the time.
Oh, before he started coming over?
Yes.
He used to be 6'3".
And with that strut, son, he probably thought he was 6'6".
Yeah. And I said he needed to have dark hair,
You had hair. That was cool.
dark,
Yeah.
green or gray eyes,
There we go. Got them. Check.
great smile with dimples.
Take the beard off. They're there.
Yes.
It's a Robertson trait.
And a keen sense of humor.
Well, buddy,
And so-
jackpot.
Yes, but I thought, in my ignorance,
Gold mine!
Did you ever see it clothed in a black flame dragon jacket?
That was
That's
number
the part
7.
that got you.
Number 7.
That was the wild card.
so when
That
Cody,
was the joker in the deck, baby!
Cody snapped his fingers and he said, I know just the guy. And I'm thinking, oh, no. There is
We just
no
passed
way.
him.
So what he wanted was a home-cooked meal.
That I had to cook.
We'll get to that in a minute.
How about that look on his face?
Then I go to pick him up, and he's walking in the parking lot, and I'm saying, not this guy. Not this guy.
This can't be him.
This cannot be him. Because he is stuck on himself. I had the best time that night. I will have to admit, he is funny.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He
isn't
is. So he kept me laughing all night.
What'd he cook you?
Oh, no. We had pork chops.
Pork chops.
All right. I cooked those. No problem with that.
Okay.
Then he wants rice.
Yeah. Robertson's a rice eater.
I never had cooked rice in my life. In fact, I don't even eat it. And I have a good reason for that. So he had to fix the rice. Then I go to make the gravy. Well, Kentucky does gravy with milk, not Louisiana guys.
Oh, so he was wanting brown gravy. You was
Yeah.
gonna make white gravy.
Yep, no good.
So I cooked the pork chops and the biscuits.
I
He
can't
did the rest.
disagree. White gravy fire.
I like all gravy.
I do too. Sorry.
So
No, white ain't.
So
ain't-
that
ain't
was
one of my best scores.
Our first date was, though, we went to the Christmas party at his company.
the Christmas party.
A Christmas party's a big commitment. That means I really
No,
like this
no,
person.
no. I should have knew right then I was in trouble.
In trouble.
Yeah,
Okay.
because everybody, I introduced her, okay, and they didn't call her Christine.
What they call
It
it?
was Mrs. Robertson.
Oh, so you was set up from the rip.
On the first date,
Yeah.
they called her
No,
Mrs.
no,
Shaking her head.
no, I'm serious. I should have knew. Hey, you better get away.
Not after 52 years.
Well, hey, that's it.
I love
Which
it.
is, what date did we meet on?
Uh-oh.
Good grief. Hey, you're asking too much stuff that's way, way back there.
It was the 12th of December, 1969.
It was what?
12th of December, 1969.
Well, like I said, hey, that's too long. That's way back there. Okay.
1969.
Yep,
That was a good year.
That was.
It was. I left Nam that year.
yep. I met him right after he came back.
With that
That was
That
when
jacket.
With that jacket.
No. Well, yeah. Well, I shouldn't. No, I ain't gonna say that.
What?
Oh, I'll go ahead and say it.
Yeah, go ahead and say it. It'd be fine.
Might as well. Hey, look, Nam was before I went to the dark side.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
Yeah, we all knew that.
Oh,
You've been pretty upfront and honest about that. But you came back to the light. And
Well,
that's
hey,
all that
yeah,
matters.
yeah.
So
yeah.
we've all forayed into that dark at some point. So
He sort of put away that beer a lot.
well, hey, even more than that, the whiskey.
yeah. Well, it happened. Hey, what y'all went through over there though, it'd be hard to not go into that. So,
Yeah.
my hat's off to you for being as normal as you are today.
Hey. Well, no, look. In my defense, hey, look, I tried normal for 10 minutes one time, and it drove me crazy.
Drove him crazy.
It drove me crazy, so I went back. Hey, no.
I think and we still have a long way to go in this episode, but I think for the rest of my days on this earth, I'm going to hear Christine say it was that strut. I think that one's going to live with me for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That
take
one.
that
She
one.
said, no, it wasn't the jacket. It was that strut. The man was strutting in a
Yes.
dragon jacket with dimples, 6'3", feeling himself.
And she said, "Nah, he full of himself."
I'm talking about feeling good.
And then he made her laugh.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no. And look, hey, people are always saying that God has not got a sense of humor. Oh, yeah, he does.
oh,
Because the
100%.
way, okay, it's April Fool's Day. Okay, and I come to pick her up where she's working. And what was your best friend?
Angie.
Huh?
Angie.
Angie, her best friend. Okay, so I come in. It's April Fool's Day. So I said, "Hey, Angie, guess what happened?" And she said, "What?" I said, "Me and Christine gonna get married." She's just cloud down, running around telling everybody, "Yeah." And then I laughed and I said,
Marriage had never.
April Fool's Day.
You can't joke about that.
Oh no. That's why I said I should have. This was set up from the get go.
Oh, not by me.
Okay, because well, yeah, but it was by him.
Yeah,
Okay, you tried to duck out of it.
I
Okay,
did.
I think she may still be.
Oh no. But anyway, Angie looked at me. She said, "Oh, don't. God's gonna get you for this." So 7 days later, I have to come tell her for real. I said, "Hey, guess what?" She said, "What?" I said, "We're getting married tonight. You and your husband want to be the best man."
Phil.
Phil and Angie.
Yeah. And they said, "We love it."
Oh my God,
they
this is so good. I hate we have to take another break, but we'll be back right after.
I want to talk to Phil and Angie.
How is it sleeping on a nice cozy pillow, wrapped in some nice cozy sheets?
Hey, it's just about like sleeping on one of them. What is it? Luminous clouds.
A Colombian O'Neill. We'd have to get Carter in here to tell us about clouds.
Well, hey, I'm just saying. I think
no.
it's luminous clouds. They're white and they look fluffy. And when you're up in a jet and then above them, you look like you could walk on them.
But look, our friends over at my store hooked us up
And
with
they turn-
pillows.
they turned them luminous clouds he talking about into slippers, sheets, pillows, towels.
Hey,
You name it.
It's
They
the
got it.
best box I've ever got in my life.
hey, think about that. Drying off after a shower with a luminous cloud.
I think about it every night when I shower.
There
now.
you go.
Oh,
Hey,
and that's
And I'm
thing.
very dry. Those
it's
towels
that
work.
soft.
And the slippers are too.
There you go.
Luminous
Hey.
cloud slippers.
I will say for the slippers, I ordered Brittany's size in the slippers because she's pregnant and feet swell, right?
oh, yeah.
So I'm giving her something to just roll around on. That's like, and she don't ever take them off.
My wife been wearing them everywhere.
And I don't know if it's because she can't reach them or if they're that cozy, but I think it's because they're that cozy. But that's just where we are at this point. Look, our friends over at My Store, they have one goal. Their goal is to support USA entrepreneurs and bring manufacturing back to our country. MyStore.com was created to give those entrepreneurs a voice and a platform to bring you their amazing products made right here in the USA. They sell all the MyPillow products you know and love, plus tons more. They even have patriotic T-shirts that are actually made in the USA, and we all know them ain't easy to find. Look, whether you want a MyPillow Giza Dream Bed Sheets, a MyPillow 6-piece towel set, a roll and go anywhere MyPillow, or My Slippers, you can get it all at the My Store. And just do it. I mean, it is American made. Let's take pride in our country. Let's take pride in our manufacturing. You've got to check these products out and lots more at My Store. Just go to mystore.com and use promo code DUCK for a special buy one, get one offer on pillows, sheets, and towels. You can also get $90 off of slippers, or you can call 800-881-0056 and use promo code DUCK. That's mystore.com, promo code DUCK, or call 800-881-0056 and use promo code DUCK.
And you won't be sorry because you'll love them.
All right, Si. So look, it's been well versed. We got Christine here now. Christine, Si always said one of the reasons you were hesitant about marrying him is because you were supposed to have trouble having kids, and he was great with kids. So was that part of the holdup?
Yeah, because I was sterile.
Yeah.
She had been told by the expert doctors, okay, by a few of them,
Yeah.
okay, that she'd never have a child of her own.
Well, spoiler alert, you got two.
Yeah.
When Fort Knox, when he went up to Fort Knox, before I joined him, he already had an appointment for me at the fertility clinic. So the first thing they're going to do is, of course, check him. And I said, but there's no reason. So there's this thing with males that, especially boys, if they wear briefs that are too tight, it kills the sperm. And that's what had happened to him. So they put him in boxer shorts. Yes.
He's bouncing all around.
That's why.
That's because
That's why he's back on that Tommy John bag.
he came out of the bathroom, out of the
first thing
shower
I've done
doing
that.
that.
That's the first time I've done that now.
Yes.
Ding.
So then
And she's on the floor.
I am. I'm just dying.
I
So-
am too thinking about what you just.
Oh, no,
Yes.
no. Hey, look. You have to, okay? Look,
So you just come
That's
out.
right.
You
Hey.
come out boxing.
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
Yes.
I said, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but hey, at least that, I got a pretty good left jab.
He's a boxer's man, folks.
That's
after-
why.
Out with the brief and onto the boxer.
No,
Yep.
because that's why I'd said it about our first child, Tracy.
And then they did surgery because they found out I had scar tissue all in my uterus. So that was removed as much as they could. And I had one chance in a million, they said, even though with the surgery. So we said, okay. We were separated from August to November. No, see, May. May to August. And then I joined him in Germany, August. 3 months later, I'm sick.
Uh-oh.
I thought it was a flu. I'm not going to have a baby, so it's flu.
Yeah, and our next door neighbor, Sharon, okay, and Chuck, her husband,
Made me.
they are our best friends. They've got a daughter named Christine, okay, which lived at our house. We couldn't lock our doors because the first time we did it, she screamed bloody murder. But anyway, we're sitting at the table one night, and she cooked spaghetti. You know, and she's sitting there eating, and goes up, goes to the bathroom, throws up, comes back, and
Tacos.
I'm saying
Was it tacos or spaghetti?
it was spaghetti.
It was meat in a sauce.
Well, hey,
We can
anyway,
all agree
yeah,
on that.
We'll agree
I'm
on
calling it
that.
taco. I'm
But
going
anyway,
Christine on this
Sharon said, "Have you told him?" And I said, "Told me what?" She said she's been having morning sickness. And I'm saying, "What?" I said, "Why didn't you tell me?" She said, "Oh, I got the flu or bug or something." And Sharon saying, "No, she's not. She's pregnant." So Sharon's been saying it all along, been telling her. And she keeps saying, "Hey, I done told you, all the experts have told me I'll never have a child of my own." I said, "Yeah, but what did I tell you the night you finally said yes?" I said, "I know somebody." She said, "Sure you do." And I said, "I'm telling you, if we're meant to have children, we'll have children." So this goes on for a couple of weeks, this deal. And then finally, Sharon just has always been, she's pregnant. You need to take her to the doctor. Well, I don't have a car. Sharon and Chuck's got a car, and I'd made a deal with them. It needed some work, and they didn't have any money to fix it. And I said, "Well, hey, take it and fix it, and I'll pay for it. And then if I need to borrow it, you let me borrow your car."
So you've always been a horse trader.
Oh, yeah. So we worked this out. So, look, Sharon's the one that finally said, "Hey, come on, I'm going to take her. Since you won't, I'm going to drive her to the doctor." So, hey, come back and tell me, she said, "I am pregnant." And I said, "Well, hey, there you go.
1 in a million.
1 in a million."
1 in a million.
She said that's not the way it happened.
Tell your version, darling.
Okay.
I bet we end at the same place.
It ends at the same place.
So I've been known to take the long road.
Yes, I know. But we had gone.
Well, I got to embellish it a little bit.
Yes.
I got to strut my stuff, so to speak.
We had gone over to have
Tacos.
dinner with Chuck and Sharon. I hit the front door, and right next to it is the bathroom. Smell those tacos and hit that bathroom. So the next day, Sharon took me, and at the time, we didn't have this early stuff and all that. They had to leave urine in a bottle, in a cup, and they would call you the next day because it took 24 hours for the rabbit to die, so they said. And so
Why'd they have to kill a rabbit?
that's just a saying.
Oh, just saying.
old
okay.
people
I
said-
say poor rabbit.
I know. Well, she called that afternoon because I wouldn't. I said, "Sharon, there's no sense calling. It's going to be negative."
Yeah.
But Sharon called and pretended to be me. And then I heard her saying, "What? What? Yes, we're going to keep this baby." And then Si and Chuck pull into the parking lot. We're on the 4th floor. Sharon leans out the window and yells, "We're pregnant." So everybody in the neighborhood got it at the same time he did.
There goes the neighborhood.
Yes.
Oh, no. That's the funniest part about it. We're best friends, okay, so we're always in and out each other's house,
Yes.
okay, and we was always, all 4 of us are crazy, so we was always clowning her around, okay, so I go to work one day, and as soon as I come in, first sergeant says, "You need to go see the full bird colonel, report to the colonel." And I'm going, I said, E4 at the time. I said, "What have I done that I got to go see the full bird colonel for?" I said, "Top, what are you talking about?" He said, "Hey, it's all over the post. Go see the full bird." So I go in there, had attention report, Specialist Robertson reporting, sir, as ordered, He said, "Sit down, young man." I said, "What is the problem?" He said, "You and your neighbor, y'all are wife swapping, and that's the problem."
Oh, yeah.
I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "Oh, yeah, it's all over the post." Because we was always clowning around. One night we was hanging out at each other's windows. We're in our window there and we're talking, and the conversation was something like, "Hey, you in the mood tonight?" And and Sharon said no, and Chuck turned to Christine and said, "What about you?" She said, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, I'll see you later, Sharon." So we was always doing this kind of crazy stuff, and hey, they took it for real. He got called in the same morning and told me, "Hey, y'all are fixing to lose a stripe over this wife swapping deal."
So y'all done got written up for conduct
yeah.
unbecoming.
Oh, yeah.
So to speak.
Oh yeah. So I'm
and
looking
then she ends up pregnant.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay. You talking insane?
Oh, I love
Okay, because me and him both said, "Hey, look, I love my wife. My wife has just become pregnant. Okay, when she's been told by thousands of doctors she'll never have a child of her own."
1 in a million.
Yeah. So hey, no.
Well,
What y'all heard is just crazy people. We're best friends, for crying out loud. We
just
love
joking.
each other.
Don't joke on balconies.
Yeah, don't joke on balconies in the neighborhood, because hey, then it's gonna come back on you, big time.
but talking about the kids, it goes even further because when Teresa was born, I had to have a C-section, which turned out to be a very good blessing because the scarring had grown back. It's called Asherman syndrome. It had grown back and interwoven into the afterbirth. And if I'd had it normally,
probably
I
killed her.
I would have bled to death
Yeah.
before they could have stopped it. So since I had a cesarean, they had it all open. They took as much as they could. So we asked the doctor, said, "Well, what about another one?" He said, "Look, if I had seen her before, I would have said, no way." Because
He said, "Go for it."
he said, "Go for it, but do it within 2 years."
And then here comes Scott.
And here comes Scott. Oh my God.
What was funny? Look, no. If they got this stupid rule. Okay, only Ken can go in the hospital.
That's back in effect now.
Oh no. So this is Sharon and Chuck. They drive their car behind the hospital. They know what room she's in. Sharon gets on top of the car, slithers through the window. Okay.
Yes.
Came to see you?
Oh no.
Sharon and Chuck rule. by
Oh
the way.
no. Look, she was our best friend.
Yes.
Okay. And she
amazing.
said, if they think I ain't getting a hold of this baby when she first sees it, they're crazy.
So here comes
Go,
Sharon.
So
Sharon.
hey,
Oh, yeah, she did.
Chuck drives it, takes off. If Sheridan done got in her room, they bring the baby. Okay.
But that's good for that's real friends.
Oh, no.
right
That's
there.
friends there.
No, that ain't friends. That's family.
No,
They
they
might
was.
as well been
They
family.
was. They really was.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hey, there you go. 1 in a million. Let's take another break.
Hold
We'll
on.
be back
Hey.
right after this. So you, Christine, you and Si have lived all over the place.
Sort of.
What's been your favorite stop?
Bavaria,
Bavaria.
Bavaria.
Germany.
She got lost.
Germany.
Her and Tracy got lost.
Got lost in Germany?
Oh, no, in Bavaria.
Bavaria.
I go hunting every year in Bavaria to kill the roe deer, 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I told her, I said, it's beautiful. Y'all need to go with me. So, okay. So we go down there and they said, well, we're going to go. Me and the guy, German guy that I'm hunting with, we're going hunting. So they said, well, me and Tracy may walk and just, enjoy the beauty.
But you took
God's
Scott
creation.
With you. You took Scott with you.
Huh?
You took Scott with you.
Oh, he was there too? Hey, see, I don't remember this junk.
And so was Dana.
It's Dana.
Well, good grief. Yeah, okay.
Y'all had a
Anyway,
party.
yeah, we had a party. Okay, but anyway, we come back from hunting. It's dark. Well, the cabin's
Dark.
dark. Ain't nobody there. I'm talking, what in the world? Did you leave Scott or what?
No, he
No,
was with you.
you had Scott.
Oh,
You all didn't go hunting. You
okay.
went-
That's why he was.
You went looking.
Yeah, okay. So we start looking for them. They'd done walked by the thing 4 or 5 times. Okay, they're lost.
We didn't know that.
So it takes us about 2.5,
5 hours.
5 hours. No wonder I was worried and don't remember this right.
It was
Anyway,
after
okay,
midnight.
we finally find them. Everybody's safe, But I didn't know Dana, Scott, and Tracy was there.
You was just in panic
Scott
mode.
was with you. No, he wasn't until Scott started.
Well, Scott, he's got a wild imagination.
Yes.
Maybe they run up on somebody and they murdered them. you know. No.
I
But it
wonder,
was
where
just,
I wonder where he gets that wild.
well, hey, look, who knows, you know.
Because so far, Christine's debunked 4 out of 5 of your stories.
Well, hey, that's why I told you, eyewitnesses are not to be trusted.
Maybe just you.
Oh, I love it. This is so good.
So the German days.
So what weird habits at the house does Si have that nobody knows about? We know he eats like a gallon of black walnut ice cream pretty much every night.
Well, no, he gets on where he does one thing, and he'll do that for a while. Then he'll get off that. So he's off the black walnut right now. He's eating pecans.
Pecans.
He's a pecan man.
He's a pecan man.
Any kind of nuts.
Are there true lemon packets all over your house everywhere?
Yes.
We're sorry
Hey, in the
about that.
garbage can.
When you remember.
It's 2 versus 1 on this one, buddy.
Well, hey,
Usually you just leave them
Crumpled up.
counter.
Come on, man. But
I throw 90% of the time. I throw them in the garbage.
we've already learned that when you say 95%, it don't mean anything.
That's why I told you, eyewitness reports are unreliable.
Is he still working out?
No,
That was
Okay.
quick.
no, I need to start that.
You need to get back on it.
Yeah,
You
I
get
do.
back
I
on
do.
it. We need
Yeah.
you. We need you here and healthy.
Yep, you're right.
Yes.
I do.
Because we got to have more of these episodes just like this. Because there's a lot of history. We're just buzzing through it pretty quick. We hitting the high points right here, but hey, some of this stuff I need to delve back into.
We haven't even gotten to because you told Si to go back to Louisiana and work for Phil, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and that was after you said you were never coming back here.
I said that back in 1982.
Yeah.
Oh,
Said,
that's
I'm
why.
done.
No, that's why, and we've told this story.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I called my daughter. When she said that, I come home Friday and she said, "You know what you ought to do?" And I said, "What?" She said, "You need to call your brother and tell him you need to come work for him. We'll go back to Louisiana." I immediately got on the phone and called my daughter and told her, "I think your mom's dying of something." And she said, "Well, Dad, what are you talking about?" I
I'm sure
said,
she
"Well,
appreciated that.
yeah, And I said, "Well, she just told me, hey, out of the blue, you know what you need to do? You need to go call your brother and we'll move down to Louisiana." And she said, "You need to take her to the hospital right now and get her checked out."
So in 1982, you said, we ain't going back there. When did y'all move back here?
99, or was it? Yeah, 99.
99.
So it took a while.
October of 99.
October 99.
Because we retired in 93. I lived in Alabama for a while,
Yeah. Working as a greenskeeper.
working on a golf course and driving the superintendent of the golf course in Huntsville, Louisiana, nuts, asking him, "Hey, can I hunt and can I fish on the golf course?" Because there was deer all over this thing, and there was ducks all over it, and there was fish all in the ponds.
This was back in the time when the Department of Defense was drawing down.
Yeah, the
Letting
budget.
a lot of people out of the military, and then they started in on the federal employees. Well, that was well and good, but the federal employees couldn't let the work go. So therefore, those who still worked 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, just to keep up.
Ooh.
And I started having trouble with my blood pressure, and it continually got worse. So my mother had already passed, so there was no reason to me to stay in Alabama to get closer to Kentucky. So I told him, he should go to Phil's and start working. I had 2 stipulations that he did not listen to.
Oh, I'm interested in
Well,
this.
we haven't heard about the stipulation. He's
Yeah,
never
he-
told us there was. He just
he's
said you were
convenient-
excited about it.
He's conveniently left this part out.
Yes, he
Hey, that's that selective hearing.
Yes, it is. Number 1, I did not want to live next door to Phil. So he was supposed to find a place for us to live before I came.
How'd that work out?
Which I didn't.
The trailer right next to Phil and Kay.
Uh-huh.
Right next to Phil and Kay.
Yeah.
Right next.
Yeah, right next to the duck call shop.
And then because I did not want to have the Robertsons all in my business, I did not want to go to church at
White's Ferry Road?
White's Ferry Road.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to find a nice little church.
So the good news is you came here, you moved in with Phil and Kay, and you went to WFR.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
And that's how the
That's
cookie
good
crumbles.
news for me. Wasn't good news for her.
He drives a hard bargain, though, don't he?
Yeah, I know.
So in theory, Christine is responsible for Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
Because if
she's...
Si never comes back, Duck Dynasty may happen,
Yeah.
but it ain't what it is.
In theory, Christine's responsible for all this for not murdering Si in the first 10 years of their marriage.
Yeah, that too. And for saying yes to that strut.
Right.
And for, which I don't know how long it took them to convince her, because I've heard 14 hours and 3:30 in the morning, but that's been debunked.
Well, he said 14 hours, and then she said, give me 6 months.
That's also true.
And then the next thing she knows, here we are 52 years later with 2 kids, 1 in a million.
And eight,
They didn't
and eight
hit-
grandsons.
Si is the only man I know that hit 1 in a million 3 times in his life. 1 in a million on each child, and then 1 in a million on Duck Dynasty, because it is equivalent to winning the lottery.
Yes.
But
Uh-oh.
this, no. This is why I tell people when I'm out speaking, you need to look at this crazy old man. I am living proof that God the Father, His Son Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, and the Holy Spirit are alive and well
Amen,
and are
brother.
doing the most amazing things with the most unlikely people, yours truly.
Amen.
He's been in. I read a book that actually asked the question about: are you aware of God working or in your life? I'm very aware of it.
Yeah. Your whole life has been.
From my marriage to my kids to my grandkids, okay, his handprint is all over my life.
I love it.
Okay,
This
it
is
really is. That's why I tell people, hey, I'm living proof. Them 3 are alive and well.
Amen, buddy. Well, let's take our last break, and we'll come back and we'll let Christine help us. Well, it's nice to always have a female's perspective on some of our emails. So we'll be back right after
Oh,
this.
that ought to be really cool.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
Christine, one thing we do like to do, I don't know if you watch this or not. None of our wives watch or listen to it, so I'm not
She
surprised.
said, no.
Nah. I don't blame you. We talk enough at home, right?
Yes.
But we have an email address, hello@duckcallroom.com, where fans email us in. Some of them say nice things. Some of them say not so nice things. A lot of them ask for advice, and there's all kinds of things. But I've got one today from Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I do check my direct messages on Instagram. I doesn't mean I respond to all of them, but I check every one of them. And I don't know this guy's name. He's not told me, and I'm not going to ask, but it says, I'm 19 years old, grew up in church, and have always been a follower. I've been dating the same girl for 3 years, and we got married weekend before last. 2 days ago, I get a text saying all my stuff is in the truck and I needed to go home. No one will talk to me. They won't tell me what's going on. All I've been told is they're preparing divorce papers and the marriage certificate hasn't even been turned in. As far as I know, nothing has happened that is worthy of divorce according to the Bible. And last time I saw her Tuesday morning before I left for work, everything was great. She is a very good Christian and knows the scriptures as good as you could ask, but her mom is calling all the shots. I'm out of answers, and their attorney has called me saying not to talk to them anymore. What can I do? I'm just looking for answers in this very confusing time. Si?
Wow.
I know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I didn't know how to answer it either.
Well-
I'll tell you my response. My response, the only answers I know that can be found in this are from the good Lord.
Yep.
I said, and then I also said, but if you don't mind, I'll ask on the podcast. And he said, no, absolutely. If y'all could just pray for the situation, I would appreciate it. So obviously
Well-
we're going to lift you up. But
Here's one thing that I would look at, okay, and it may not even be available, okay. You need to go and talk to the lady you just married, okay, and find out, hey, is this your ideal or someone else is manipulating both of us?
yeah. Yeah. What happened?
Yeah,
After you
because
dated-
I left to go to work, and then here I'm been told by lawyers,
And if they had dated for like 6 months,
yeah.
And
Like-
This is a 3-year
Right.
commitment y'all
and they've
had
been married
going
for
on.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
This sounds like someone else is in his business
Yes.
to me.
Well,
Okay.
the fact that this happened via text message too,
Yeah.
folks out at home, we got a lot of young folks listening to this. Don't do it via text message.
Yeah.
Go have
This
a
is
man
need to be a
man
face-to-face. Yeah.
conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to hurt somebody's feelings. Life is full of hurt feelings. You grow up and you get over it, but have the conversation. Don't send a text say your stuff's in your truck, get the heck out.
Yeah. Because that's left this young man, okay,
Yes.
he has no idea what's happening here.
No, he's in a tailspin, as we all would be,
Yeah.
especially at 19,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
especially since he's figured he's married to the woman he's going to spend the rest of his life with.
yeah, a fifth of his life has been with this one woman already. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's only 19. They've been together so long. So, like, girl, if that is a problem,
Yes.
have the decency to call him.
Yeah.
You don't even have to talk face to face, but call him. If you're scared to talk face to face, have a conversation. Text message ain't gonna cut it.
Well, here's the thing, okay, and I'll even go further on that. You need to have the decency
Yes.
to confront this young man, okay? If you got issues and you want out of it, because you don't need to get divorced, get it annulled.
Yeah.
But at least have the decency to do it face to face. And look, bring a witness with you, both of you.
Yeah.
Okay? So it'll be on a level playing field with no one getting hurt.
Yeah.
Okay? But this needs to be up front, face to face.
No parents.
No parents.
Yeah.
Agreed. Neutral third party if
yeah.
anybody.
Neutral third party, okay.
Call the person that married you.
Yeah.
Say, hey, we're having a problem.
Yeah.
'Cause
Right.
Odds are they're an ordained minister of some sort.
But
Call them.
But that would be where I would stop it. And then I will say this as far as us four are concerned, we will say a prayer to the Almighty, okay, that this is handled in a way that is beneficial to you and that young lady you're married to,
Absolutely.
okay?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's just a crazy deal to think about. Married for 2 weeks?
Yeah. And then
After dating for
then
3 years?
You're told.
And then just poof.
yeah, bam.
Your stuff's in the truck. Come get it.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't even know what to think. I that's why I had no words. Like I couldn't respond. My only response was, Jesus, bro. Like
Yeah,
I don't know. Like that is most of this stuff we've had some experience or around or have been around people that have had it and like helped buddies through it. But this one I was like,
This is kind of like Star Trek. This is going where no man's gone before.
yeah, for us. I mean, I'm sure it happens, but for us personally, I had not
Well,
had any experience.
and it's one of those, that's like bizarro biblical times. Paul singing the Lord in print. Like the answer is Jesus, and that is easy for us to sit here and say, like, hey, Jesus got you, but it sucks, right? It sucks.
Oh, he's in a terrible spot.
And we know that, but when we say the answer is Jesus, how easy that sounds, and it's not easy to do, that is the answer.
Yeah.
And you just got to wake up every day and try and put the pieces together as best you can,
Let me reemphasize, okay, get the third party thing, okay, and go and face to face, and then, what happens after you discuss it face to face with a third party, neutral party, is up to the good Lord.
Because this
And
may
you-
be something you look back on in 10 years and you're extremely thankful for.
Yeah.
I mean, for crying out loud, it took you somewhere between 2 and 15 hours to convince Christine. We're not sure where that is, and she asked for 6 months. So, and look at us now.
And
We're
everything worked out.
we're rolling steady towards 52 years.
Yep.
But everything worked out.
Yeah. So you never know what the plan is, but it's all a part of it. And hey, man, we wish you the best.
Yeah.
And we will be praying for you, my man.
Absolutely. Christine, thank you so much
Oh, you're more
for
than
coming
welcome.
in.
The world now knows.
There is always a chair in this room available for you.
Yes,
So
sir.
you ever want to come back? I tell you what, I'm not going to invite you back. You tell us when you want to come back, because
Amen.
you are always welcome to come opine about Silas Merritt Robertson.
And tell us the truth about some things.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah. If
We know he, exaggerates.
a little.
Little. Just 5%.
5%, boys.
Well, you can't spell exaggerate without S-I. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
you
one
can.
don't work. But thank you so much for having us. We're going to let John David close it out.
All
We
right.
always close out with a Bible verse, so I'm assuming
got
he
us
got
one.
something in the spirit of you two.
Yeah, it is. And in the spirit of my man, what he needs to do, even though he doesn't feel like doing it, we have a great example of 51 years of marriage, and that's an incredible feat. And we've talked about it in here all the time, how anyone could be married to Si for 51 years. So we're so proud of you, Miss Christine. But Romans 12:10, be devoted to one another in love, honor one another above yourselves. If you want to know how these two crazy kids made it, they did that. Thank you so much for being here, Miss Christine. It's been awesome.
Absolutely.
That is very good, JD.
We'll see y'all next time right here in the Duck Call Room. We're out.